What's up, YouTube? Jeff from the Style O.G. And today's video is all about the top 10 things women first notice about a man. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern discussing various lifestyle topics for men, such as style, grooming, and dating. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell and join us. And to my returning friends like Wendell Cavallo, salute. Now, as human beings, we all size each other up when we first see or meet somebody. Admit it, you do it when you see a young lady for the first time. And you better believe the ladies are doing the same thing to us. However, there's some differences of what she pays attention to and what we pay attention to. So in today's video, we're going to discuss these differences so that we know the things she's paying attention to and we can pay attention to them about ourselves. So let's get into this list. Now, one of the first things the ladies notice about us men is the way we carry ourselves, specifically our posture. The way you stand, the way you compose yourself, the way you comport yourself in the room communicates to her. It can communicate confidence, which is very appealing. If you stand with your chest out, shoulders back, chin up, and you're making great eye contact with people, it indicates dominance in an alpha male, which is something she notices. Now, the next thing women notice about us men is how we greet her. We're talking about the textbook definition of a first impression. Now, the key here is to be friendly, but not intimate. You want to create a connection because she's going to remember the first time she met you. So if you shake her hand, make it firm, not limp like you're going to hurt her, but don't squeeze it like you would one of your boys. Secondly, you could go in for a nice light friendly hug or even a peck on the cheek. Just gauge the situation, but make sure it's friendly and not intimate. Now, speaking of a handshake, the next thing a woman first notices about a man, your hands, more specifically, the condition of them. If you reach in and give a nice handshake, but your hands are cracked or dry, not a good first impression. Put a little lotion or moisturizer on your hand from time to time. It's your friend. On top of that, not only the condition of your hands, women look at your hands as a sign of strength. They're looking to see, are these hands that I want to touch me later on? Now, staying in the area of greeting brings us to the next thing a woman first notices about a man, your voice. She's paying attention to what you say and how you say it. She's aware of the tone of your voice, especially if you have a nice, deep voice. But don't fake that. Speak naturally. Speak relaxed and comfortably. Appear at ease in the conversation. Interject, but don't interrupt. She's going to remember your voice and the things you say. Now, the next thing a woman first notices about you may sound like a cliche, but it's a cliche because it's true. Women notice your shoes. As a matter of fact, it's probably the one item you have on she pays attention to the most. So what you want to do is make sure the shoes you have on are appropriate for the occasion and the outfit you have on. Make sure they're clean and if leather, polished. Now, the next area a woman first notices about you, your grooming. You see, women are much more meticulous and aware of cleanliness or the lack thereof than we are. So there's some areas you need to pay attention to. Your skin, your hair, your teeth, and your nails. She's noticing these things. Make sure your haircut is fresh and recent. If you have a beard, it's nice and taped up. And of course, that oral hygiene has to be on point. One of the first things she notices is your smile. Now, the next thing a woman first notices about you is how you smell. Now, you see, women have a much more keen sense of smell than we do, and they also attach emotion to how you smell the first time you met. So, of course, please make sure you're doing the basics. You gotta be showered. You gotta have on deodorant. The breath must be fresh. And for bonus points, if you have a signature scent, that goes a long way to if she notices you. Now, the next thing a woman first notices about a man, how you dress and your sense of style. She's looking to see if your clothes fit or your shoes shine. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a casual dresser or you're suited and booted. What she's looking for is if your clothes are clean, they're ironed, and most importantly, do they fit well? And of course, are they appropriate for the occasion or the situation? So no matter what you wear, make sure it's clean, it fits, and it's ironed. Now, the next thing a woman first notices about a man, your physique. Yes, fellas, women do notice your body. She sees if you have some muscle tone in a few key areas, such as your chest, shoulders, and arms. But on the other hand, she notices that there are a few extra pounds in the wrong places. Now, you don't have to be Brad Pitt in Fight Club, but you do want to be as fit as possible and put that best foot forward. A little extra effort goes a long way in what she notices. And finally, one of the first things a woman notices about you, your overall body language. Are you closed off or are you open? Are you taking a masculine stance with your chest out and your shoulders back, your chin up, surveying the room? Are you relaxing calm, or do you make sudden, jerky movements that can put a woman ill at ease? Pay attention to your body language. She notices. Okay, so there you have it. The top 10 first things women notice about a man. Let me know in the comment section which point was the most interesting to you. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. It helps the channel grow. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the new videos we release every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, and I'll meet you here.